true function of hair? And why do we have a swirl of hair in the center of our head? Thanks and hugs from Brazil.
Yeah, we have a beautiful saying in Farsi. We say when you look at that girl on the top of the head, you'll see how many of them do you have. And as a joke, we say if you have one, it means you marry once. If you have 2 or 3 of them, you marry 2 or 3 times. So your soul already knows what you're up to. You need additional souls which will be added to. So it depends on which culture we look at the hair. But there is a beautiful picture I received from Azar, I think, or one of the Iranian friends, that it shows a bunch of Iranian men sitting having a cup of tea with all the bald head, and it says, "Damn the shampoo in Iran," because it makes all the men bald. And you look to China, you hardly see bald Chinese; they all have full head of hair. It partially receives fields of the universe. It's a nanomaterial. It partially allows what we call the interaction of the fields, which is not absorbed by the body of the man, and those which not needed by the body man. The hair on the body creates a lot of, doesn't matter on your chest, on your back, on your leg, it creates a different reception of the fields. And there's a lot of research is done on this. If you go on the internet, effect of emotion of whatever, the color of the hair, the length of the hair, and these kind of things. A lot of studies been done theoretically or as a joke or whatever, but essentially is another nanomaterial. Is essentially a way we dispose of some of the energies or gain some of our energies. And there is a very clear line between the races which have lost their hair and those who stay with the hair. There is a research somewhere that explains a lot of these things, and the studies been done. We receive fields according to what does happen with the curly hair and the one with the straight hair. The field interactions are different, creates different. Why the red hair have a specific behavior and the blondes have a different specific behavior. It's the way, it's not just something which grows out of us. It's something which what level of interaction we'll have with it. And we can touch it, we can change it. You can use different gases and interact with the hair and change the color. And with the change of the color, you receive different feels, different emotions. Go back into Keshe Foundation in 2008, 9, something in that time. There was a knowledge seeker in Holland who had problems, and we developed technology for one thing, but it affected the hair. And the wife wrote every day, "Oh, my husband now has a full head of hair," and they all turned black. And he feels different, and she was so happy that he has his man back and all. Oh, we receive different fields according to the strength of our what we call amino acid, which is embedded in the glands of the hair. It has an effect. It has a purpose. And it's one of the ways we receive what we call energies, or we give up energies. It's something which once scientifically understood as a plasma, then we can trace it, we can see it. There is studies by the Russians in the magnetic field of open hair and the spread hair years ago. And it gives you what auras they create, the same hair in a spreading different way. it has an effect on the emotion of the man. It has an effect on the structure of the thinking of the man.